And you know what's crazy? This is the crazy part of this whole shit, though,
Talk
man.
to me, Ty. Talk to me,
It's
Ty.
all just a big misunderstanding.
Yeah,
That's
let's
crazy.
Let's help them understand.
It's all a big misunderstanding.
Okay, so you show up
Yes.
at what time?
Like 5:30, 5:40.
Sound checks at Bix, I'm assuming.
Sound check was 5:30 to 6.
5:30 to Bix. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You showed up right on time.
Yeah, I was right. Yeah.
Who you show up with?
Who I show up with or who I walk in with? Two different things.
Who you planned on walking in with?
No.
You switched it up.
No.
So, all right,
who I came with was my cameraman, Shakai, and my auntie Tina. And let me put
it was Tina that was outside.
Yeah, let me put
Stop
this
calling
narrative.
her auntie,
That's what
bruh.
I'm saying. That's why I need to put this well, that is my auntie.
But I'm thinking this up. Now
you think a lot of people think it's just some old lady that's just out there. So yeah, it's Tina outside.
Okay,
so
shout out Tina, day one.
Me, Shakai, and Tina go. Now, Tina, for y'all that don't know who Tina is my auntie, but she's more like my sister because we grew up in the same household when I left 51st, that's when we stopped living together. So we was living together for 22 years. And she only 3 years older than me. So that's really like my big sister.
Man, shout out Tina, man.
Shout out Tina. Tina, she ain't really been in the mix, but she
been in the mix.
Yeah, no, I'm saying as far as this space.
Oh, in this world. Okay.
Yeah, but
kind of in the mix. She in the shadows in the mix.
Yeah, shadows.
What's the there we go.
Yeah, with Dandy.
That's the you gotta go. That's
why. So this is she kind of like
she in the mix.
Flirting with it, yeah. So it's like, all right, she came to the comedy show that I did. So then she was
look, ain't that Dandy's mom?
She came to the comedy show I did. Then like she ain't never been to a live show, so she wanted to go to a live show.
The experience.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, for sure, I got you. I'm not knowing that she gonna come with me up there, cause Pun did call me and tap in. He like, hey, they tripping on the crew list. How many people coming with you? And we'll put everybody else on the guest list. I tell him only one person coming with me, which was supposed to be Shakai, because me and him was going together, and put Drebo and Tina on the guest list. That was my +3. That was me,
that's
Shakai.
Four.
That's not 4. Where's that 4?
You.
That's me +3.
That's 4 people.
Well, yeah, 4 people, but me +3. If you want to say 4, yeah, we can say 4.
But you're part of the show.
So
that
me +3. Okay. That's what it is. Me +3. And that's all it was. But Tina ended up coming with me in Shakai.
And when did you know that she was coming with you in Shakai?
Literally when I was about to leave with Shakai. I'm about to hop in the car with Shakai. She come pulling up like, man.
Wait for me.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, you coming with? Like literally, it was like that. But I ain't tripping because I know Pun put her on the list. So all that spells, I know she gonna be able to get in.
She gonna get in regardless,
it's just
for sure.
When she was gonna get in. So when
at
we
7,
get there,
when she was supposed to get in.
When we get there, right? See, apparently.
Why you saying apparently though? Like
that's what was about to happen.
Wait, no, but that's how you set it up. You got to keep in mind.
Yeah, no, that's how I did set it up. For sure.
Keep that in mind.
I'm 100% no. I'm the one that threw the wrench in the game. I'm the one that.
Okay, but fast. We got the wrench in the game. Okay, yeah. Boom.
So when we walk into the venue, we see AD walking. So now it's me, AD, Tina, Shakai, all that to get in.
Oh, so now y'all just put pressure on AD.
Semi a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. Because once I say it's me +2, they like it's only +1. I'm like, all right, yeah, I knew that. AD. Because he went through first. He about to walk in. I'm like, AD, see if you could get my peoples in. He like, all right, I'm about to go see. He walk in. And he come right back out. Big time, they tripping. Like the security would have with him if he wasn't like so much yelling negative shit out. Like he yelling what they telling him, but he yelling it out.
Like the security.
Yeah, like
they ride with him.
Don't like it ain't nothing I can do. The list is locked. He said all the negative shit that they ain't trying to hear right now. So I tell Tina, all right, let me go in the inside and see what's going on. Mind you. Meet and greet start at 6:00. So I'm saying if she can't get in with me right now,
she should be able to come in with me. But meet and greet is a whole different package too, though.
Okay, yeah, right. I understand that. But I'm just trying to work my avenues. Okay, if she can't come in
regardless, she should have been able to walk.
Come on, cuz.
I'm saying I know that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
For all right, so if I'm speaking towards AD situation, he probably not aware that he could push that line.
He wasn't. He
You
was
get what
more.
I'm saying? People probably not aware that they could push that line. So
And I
you
seen
do
that.
got to give that grace too, though.
That's why I said I wasn't. He tried to help, but it just.
Yeah.
That's why it wasn't a. I guess Keem said it was my tone or something. I said the shit in, which is that's crazy, because then you gotta watch his tone, how I say
Delivery do
things.
mean stuff. That's why people take my jokes different than Terrell sometimes.
Okay, I can
analogy.
hear that. I can hear
Yeah.
that because I was open to when he said that. I'm like, okay, maybe that
Yeah.
is what the problem was.
Yeah, it's all
'Cause
about
I
how you
wasn't-
deliver
I
the
wasn't
message.
like, it wasn't no issue because she ended up walking in. Like I know how when what happens at shows. I know.
Yeah,
it gets
yeah,
crazy,
for sure,
But
for
this
sure.
was what made this situation unique. A, she was on the list, just on the 7 o'clock list, and B, this was before it get cracking outside. This is early. Ain't nobody even in line outside type shit.
Yeah.
So this is like, if you, and then they telling me it's nothing they could do, and then Smack literally not even, while I'm talking to them, Smack come walking in with my auntie, and when I go in there, they're not in the back like where the green room. They're by the bar, so they're literally like.
Oh, they can hear the
It's right
commotion.
there. Yeah, it's like y'all right there, cuz. Y'all right there, cuz. Like, and it was just, they was more so like, the list, they can't do nothing.
I feel you.
And then Smack came walking in with her, and then it was just, I'm like, damn, Smack was able to get her in. And so, but Smack on thing is like, why you got her outside? Why you leave her outside? I'm like, bro, I'm politicking right now and some shit, but it's just, it was a misunderstanding. They think that I was trying to add her to the list when she was already accounted for. It was just what time was she gonna be able to get in?
Did you say that though?
Yes.
Oh, that's
They already knew she was on the
That
list.
could have did that though for 100%.
100%.
But obviously it could have. But
it was a different problem than adding people on the list.
Yeah.
Now when they was back on Fig, Terrell, I guess they seen the clip and TF seen the clip on the way there. So when they talking about it, TF say, to avoid all that, just buy your ticket. Mind you, I had one of the supporters, shout out to my Knox. He bought a ticket, but he wasn't able to go, so he didn't want his ticket to go to waste. So he sent me his ticket type shit. So I had a ticket, and truth in the details, my sister came and they didn't scan her ticket, so she sent me her ticket. So I had 2 extra tickets on my phone. Plus the wristbands, me and Shakai wristbands. I had I had shit to wiggle with. At the end, I wasn't tripping off getting people in, but TF had. It was all BYON because he basically seen the clip, but TF gonna say, to avoid all that, just buy a ticket. So now it went from.
like you was in need of a ticket.
That's what then. So now the whole narrative didn't change. Then now it's 125 people on the list. It's like it wasn't that. Everybody that I wanted to get in that I had accounted for, that I told Pun did his shit. He put them on the list.
Shout out Pun.
For sure. Shout out Pun. And I said it was crazy. I said that too. Shout out. I want to shout out the clip page.
Y'all funny chat. They said you took a fan ticket too.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, nah, supporter. He sent it to me.
Shout out to the
No
people.
girl peoples. He sent it to me on some shit. He didn't want it to go to waste.
Nah, for sure.
But I knew I was gonna need these tickets for tonight. Like I just know, like the more shit you got to work with, the more you could do type thing. But shout out to the clip pages and shit, because they really the ones who took a piece of my story that I was telling how it went. And
now you're getting your Keem back.
Huh?
You sound like Keem now.
No, but I'm saying that's what literally what happened. Because if you would have watched the stream, you would have seen that it wasn't that I was bashing over no tickets. I never needed tickets. Everybody that I wanted to get in got in. It wasn't about no tickets. That's the part that everybody needs to sit back and relax on.
Yeah,
I didn't need no tickets.
Why
Didn't add nobody extra on the list. I just wanted to know if she could come in with me at 5:45, or she could come in at 6 o'clock with the meet and greet, or y'all was gonna be teed and make her wait till 7 when the general population. Nah, I didn't hear nothing.
See?
Oh, it is?
Probably.
Oh shit, it's crazy. But yeah, that's all it is. It's just a big misunderstanding. I didn't need no tickets. Oh, somebody is there? Oh. It do be sounding like something is knocking. I don't know if it's the fan
It's
or
the fan.
something. You definitely hear it.
Yeah, that's why I took it all out. So, all right, Tom, how you feel? How they was making it seem like you was trying to get everybody in and go in there in the back with your 3
That's
tickets
what I'm
to
saying.
get that liquor.
That's what I'm saying.
You trying to get that liquor, boy?
That's the part that's why I said that they boo-boo, because they not talking about me or the people that I was with. So
Yeah.
they need to be specific on what the that they saying, because y'all, the way that y'all was painting the narrative or y'all was insinuating that it was me and my people's my.
Because it gotta be you
125
if you the only one that make the complaint publicly.
And that's why. And I
You
know
the only
second-
ungrateful one I seen. No, that was public.
I don't see how it's ungrateful.
You know I'm gonna say the words, trigger
That-
words.
I don't see how it's ungrateful, cuz.
I'm saying the trigger
I'm just
words.
trying to get my peoples in, and again, Tina is my big sister.
Shout out
She is
Tina.
from the block. This is the tricky part too, because Smack he in the back. He telling me to call homies. He told me to call Floyd. Floyd was in Lancaster. He couldn't make it. He told me to call Traffic. He told me to call G3. He telling me to call these people because he don't have no phone. So when I call these people, I put them on the phone with Smack. Boom, there you go. Smack talked to G3. G3 hit me. He outside. I know I got the 2 tickets
Mm-hmm.
and the wristband. So I go out there first to see what I could do without even bothering Smack. Once I seen who he came with, I couldn't do that for them people. I had to go get Smack because that's who he even had the first original conversation with. So I went to go get Smack. Smack got them all in without even using my tickets and shit. And shit, it is what it is.
Yeah, nah, it was crazy though.
But okay, no, this is what I was gonna say. So who do that fall? Who do G3 fall under?
Smack.
Oh, as he should, right?
If Smack invited him.
Right. Now, but as a kid, this is what used to be crazy because me and Tina, if I'm in trouble and Floyd and Q and Smack and Corey or whoever at my house, I can't have company. Oh, we here to see Tina. So now it's like they here. Or if I get into it with them, I tell them, take y'all bitch ass home. We ain't your company, we Tina company. Now
That's
it's like
hilarious.
I can't send them home.
That's
so
hilarious.
it's like one of them situations like, okay, if y'all talking about the G3 situation, that's what made it go wild.
Oh,
All
so
right.
G3 getting in was it was like hectic for him?
It wasn't hectic because me and Smack handled it. So that's why I'm saying it wasn't
Did
hectic.
y'all go to anybody else to get G3 situated?
No, I
Okay.
went straight to Smack, and Smack came straight outside because he had already talked to G3, so he already knew what was.
Okay,
he
yeah,
already
so-
had some understanding.
Yeah, I don't know then. I think it's definitely about you though, because you're the only one that said something about tickets.
It can't be about me, cuz.
Who else said something about tickets?
It's just how they ran they shit.
But you're trying to go to the back for anyway. What had
Nope.
you say?
Yeah.
Shout out Heather.
Exactly. But
Get to the front, boy.
No, well, why people was in the back? Because they didn't have the balcony open. So if you don't
Oh,
have
that
the
back- the top-
balcony
the
open,
top spot up
yeah.
there? Ah.
If you don't have that balcony open and you on the list or something, now you don't know whose seat you sitting in. If you sitting in somebody's seat, it's all you just in here now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming now somebody at the door. Now I'm assuming that's why people was trying to go in the back. I don't know. The back was weak. I wasn't even in the back. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, this nigga lost his mind.
What the problem is? I like how we rocking though. What's up, big
Oh
man?
yeah. I like
doing
that.
big man.
Yeah, I like that.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh my God.
No, I'm gonna get on them niggas, man.
Yes,
When
sir. Come talk about him, King.
When they get here, niggas took their shirt back.
Who?
Niggas, shout out to the homies that's coming over today though.
These
Podcast. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
They took their shirt back.
Yeah, they took the shirt back. I just looked in my trunk. That's why. I took my other shirt off. Like,
Oh, you was gonna wear this? Yeah, that's what.
one. I'm like, let me put this shit on real quick. Cause they put their shit in my car.
They collar turn funny though.
Do it. It's probably one time wear. I was about to ask you.
Yeah, it's definitely one time wear. But I don't even know if
Oh, okay, cool. I'm walking in like this now. Let me see what's
you hilarious. Kimmy Kim in the house.
Shout out Kimmy King.
That's crazy. Kevin, Kevin.
Striker. All right, as you should be, my brother.
Shout out, little sis, man. Alameda. You know what I'm saying? It's her merch right here. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Mita, man.
This big right here. You know what I mean? Get yours.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Oh, shit, man. Nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just tapping in. I didn't know y'all went live on me like that. I'm late as a
Why you
motherfucker.
pointing at me? I'm ungrateful.
How you feel, man? Cause it's like, go ahead.
No. I tried to tell time a little bit earlier. I did go live a little bit.
And I'm open to that. Like I hear that angle because it's like, all right, that gotta be what it is because it's,
That's really all it is. Like I said that too in my same breath, same paragraph, whatever I said. Like Ty not wrong at all.
Yeah, he part of the show as well.
The tone came off like, you know, yeah, like you said. I just heard you say that they clipped you up or whatever the case may be.
I get that a lot though when I'm here. Like, oh, you getting hot or something when
Can't need you.
how dare you and all that shit. It's like, bruh, that's like when I'm in that pocket. That's what that pocket is. Like,
I mean, me personally, I'm triggered still, right? So there's, you know, I told you I retired last week. It's over for me, like for real.
Yeah.
Especially with Mac. Mac laughed at me right here on, like all this shit in real time with me.
Oh,
He laughed at me before all this even went down. Said this trying to do, he trying to look what he doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, look how he ain't stressed out about it. He just,
At all.
when I pull up, whatever, I ain't worried about nobody. And I'm over here worried about. So on
that's
that
the
side,
worst
when I heard your tone, I'm like, yeah, like nah.
Yeah, that would have me hot.
It would have me hot. It would have me hot. Like nah, nigga, be. Nah, that would have me hot. Just your tone. But far as you being, I didn't even know until that day that you was hosting. For one, so you being a host, you being a part of the show,
it's totally different though.
for sure it changes the game of like, yeah, okay, I got 3 people, baby. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 people locked in or whatever. It don't even matter. You a host on that. Yeah, everybody that's outside with them right now, bring them in. For sure, I would say that. But if I was you, I don't know. I get your narrative, but that's probably one of the ones I don't know. You did content out of it, so you wanted to be out there. I wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a big thing. She got in. I just felt like.
Well, I mean, look how we can
smack.
watch it right now. You can peep your tone on how you even started it off.
All right,
you could be right about
but then, like, I don't want to just look at the clip though.
Exactly. I know you don't.
Okay.
It's embarrassing, right?
No, hell no. It's not
So what's the
embarrassing, but it's like I don't even know what I said before that. I know what I said after that for sure.
I can just let you know exactly where I'll be like, you got the game f***ed up. To me, like I said, all this shit is cap as fuck. Yeah. But even in the midst of this cap, all right, so, you know, the way Hurricane and C-Ron over there talking.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm like, what? That shit, I'm getting triggered again.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, hold on now. Like, cause now I'm on the defensive side of time. Like,
Yeah,
wait a minute, what's going on? Like,
exactly.
why is this even why? Because you know what it really is for me too? Just last week you said you were supposed to try to go to the show with them. So I'm thinking about all this shit.
What show?
To the you actually go to the show with them, you said. And they told you $700.
Oh yeah. But
Okay.
but I knew that was just.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, if I'm really honestly speaking, I get it. I get the business side. I get if I'm an artist and all that. If I'm expected to be here entertaining, why are you looking to me to go get anybody, like, for one, for sure? Coming to me is out of pocket. Like, it's like lack of respect of what I got going on to me. You know what I'm saying? And then outside of that, though, yeah, if you went to Jack and like, yo, just Jack, this is who I got with me.
Jack wasn't there yet.
They had somebody delegating this shit.
Well, I don't.
Somebody was a delegator. So that right there let me know these politicked on you. It was a group effort to say, we not budging. It don't have to be that personal with you, though, but if we let Tiny go, then somebody else out the crew. Look, they see what Smack did, plus 12. You see how Pun just sunned him.
But
like, you think you bigger than me? You think this, you know what I'm saying? That's what Pun just said right now.
Oh, Pun got at him.
Yeah, like,
I hear that.
What you think, Smack?
But all right, now is it a difference? Is it a difference between needing to get tickets and coming in early? Is there a difference between that two? Does that change things?
I'll say this. No, but this is how I move. Mac no, cause me and him laughed. Then he put bro on the he put John on he filmed him. You know what I'm saying? He laughed at him doing it because John did pop up.
Yeah.
John did what he always do too. And in my head, I was like, dog, that's way out my comfort zone. Cause I'm your dog, you know what I'm saying? You got Mac, I think he know Trey or whatever, but I'm not pulling up like that. You know what I'm saying? But people pull up like that.
Oh yeah. See, I know how disrespectful that is.
That's
insane.
But that's not the pull up that was though.
I know that.
I'm just telling you on how this shit get and how it be. And then when you in the midst of, like, especially if you're an entertainer or if you're a manager, if you got anything to do with the show for emotion, I ain't really trying to hear much from a like, bro, like, what's happening? What you on? You trying to get in? What you doing? I talked about traffic. He kept pulled up a plus 24, bro. At the end of the show at Q shit.
That's
plus 24 is crazy.
But you
no, we ain't never heard that one.
No. I know, and you got most of them in.
I got everybody except for 4 in.
Why you couldn't get the other phone and they left?
Nah. We was already sold out. Traffic came late. These people had nothing to do with nothing. I was already locked. Like, we always go to the promoters like, okay, that's it now. We have our little moment. We take a shot or whatever. That's it. After I said that, he hit me, or Smack came in there like, yo, traffic outside. I went out there to go holler. He had 24 people. I'm like, dog, you crazy, man. And I still politic and got everybody but 4 people in that. Because I realized last 4, he didn't even know. They told me. Like, we was just at a function. He told me to pull up.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, so
yeah, I'm like, it's over.
But see, in that aspect,
shout out traffic though.
For sure. And this why I love my philosophy class. It's
the
almost
50s,
over.
really though.
Huh?
It's the 50s, y'all. It's really y'all.
Shout out to my philosophy class because it's really
shout out
taught
to the 50s
me.
first off.
Yeah, shout out 51st. The block is definitely a herd, and Tina from the block, so she gonna get the block treatment, of course. Like she's.
I
from
seen
the
her
block.
gave her a hug.
Yeah, but she ain't been around this space. Like Terrell know her, but he don't know her. Like
I don't even know her, and I go, what's happening? She didn't say nothing to me. She be acting like she too. I know she didn't like me at first and all that, but I with her. But you know what I'm saying? Type
yeah,
shit.
no, she good peoples.
Shout out
But
Tina
basically,
Winger,
I'm
man.
I'm
really
able
my
to look
dog.
at everything at a case by case basis. I get it, but traffic shit is different because he came late. For one, I'm early. They not even doing sound check. By the time I got in there, they wasn't even doing sound check. I know the politics get different from early, during, and late. The early politics.
You should have been good for sure, 100%.
No, you should have been really good. I'm trying to tell you.
100%.
They collectively politicked on
that's
you.
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And that's why I was saying that. And that's why I did the little, I guess, content. Because I felt like AD didn't really, like Mac, the Christmas event, that when I was trying to get through to get on stage,
I was politicking
even though
like
they
a
didn't
mug.
let me, you politic and boom.
Super
AD
politic
was like,
on that one, though.
AD was, if you was AD, he would have been like, they tripping over there, Tiny. Like, don't say that right here, right now. And then when I walk in, and I'm not even talking to Terrell, because as soon as I walk in, they right by the bar as soon as you walk in. So as soon as I walk in, Terrell, AD, Pun, and I guess
that's that meeting King talking about.
Yeah, the meeting. As soon as I walk in, I'm there literally talking to them for like a minute. Probably 2 minutes. Here comes Smack and Tina walking in. I'm like, y'all couldn't just.
I guess he is bigger than the program.
And that's all my story was just a big smack up. But I guess they took it as a diss, like I'm dissing them.
No, you did diss him. You did diss him.
You diss.
You diss, bro. It is what it is.
And I didn't. Like, how did I diss him though?
You don't want to watch the clip. Watch the clip.
We could watch the clip.
I'll let you know exactly.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, okay, for me, I had an issue.
I just really need to
Don't
see
panic
it.
or yes. One of them got this.
Me, because then I'm open to learning. I'm open to learning, and I'm open to being wrong.
But I got a whole nother narrative. Like I said, I waited on my stream. I said I ain't even gonna say it on my stream because I really wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? But Pun low key came out and told the truth because I was hot about that 125, and Terrell saying they spent 6,500. I'm like, I know for a fact. Y'all
I
do
know.
that.
That's why I'm funny.
What happened?
Yeah, that was back narrative.
Oh, you said that?
Because
Oh, he never said that?
they said that. No.
He said that, but he was reading Mac.
I just gave him the value of 125 tickets to see how far they'll run with that narrative. Like, 125 tickets.
So that number he just came up off the rip.
No, I came up with that number based off what John paid.
So you said 6,500.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
And Terrell added, he just went along with 6,500. That's crazy. Because that's what I'm like, this crazy. I know for a fact that they come out their pocket 6,500. But that they, you know what I'm saying? I know they didn't do that shit. And I know how it go, because it's a whole nother thing I'm not going to go into, though. You know what I'm saying? I hear Pun, he said 15 years in this shit. Hey, man, shit, I got me a good 12. And I know the game too much. So I really know exactly what happened at that concert. And I know the promoters, too. So, you feel me? I'm out there chilling, and they hollered at me. Like, you good? I'm like, nah, it's smooth. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing a narrative out there that I can't get in. I was just doing that to make everybody else uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But, man, nah. You was wrong for your tone. They was wrong for not letting her in. And I guess, shit, at this point.
But you can't, I mean, I don't be trying to see, for me personally, I don't be trying to push my expectations off on people either, though. I don't feel people is wrong for not going out their way for you as you expect.
Nah, but you talking about Mac, you know what we talking about right now. Right now, if you was, even as a DJ, if you booked me, I got two with me right here.
That's all I'm saying. I get all that. I understand that part of it, but I'm saying though,
it ain't nothing. He's that sound check.
No, I feel all
that.
Nothing. But I feel all
it ain't
that.
Nothing for that one.
I get your end.
They just set. They chose to set the tone with bro. That's all I'm saying.
And that was my problem.
Yeah, that was the problem. That's it.
Because I'm like, it's like, cause y'all don't know her. Is that why y'all doing that? Cause if I was out there with how he want to say, if that was Q, I wouldn't have went to Q. If that's Teen out there, I'm for sure going to Q. That's what I'm saying.
Q go out the way for us folks. I ain't gonna
lie. But I don't know if you think you asked Q to go out there.
No, I wasn't asking nobody to go out there. I'm asking her.
Get my people's in.
It was that point in time. Q would have went out there. And meet me in the cut.
Nah, but that's somebody coming to holler at him though. Because I would have came talk to him like, yo, it's getting too crazy out here for me. You gonna have to come out here now.
Yeah, but it wasn't even nobody out there for it to get too crazy.
No, now if it was Q if he was at a venue by himself and no managers around to holler, and he even heard that conversation, if he heard it, his people's can't get in, he's for sure gonna say, hey, he go do that. I already know how he go rock. But so I'm trying to tell you right now, this is the clearest again. They collectively politicked on you.
I agree.
And I don't want to say it's personal. It could be just to set the tone for the day, because you don't know how many people they didn't invite themselves for the agreement they came across. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how it go. So they probably did the same thing for themselves. They probably didn't pull up with an influx of people. AD got a whole hood. Pun everybody got people to pull up with. You know what I'm saying? So if they didn't got their people to pull up with,
Pun
probably was just already in the mentality, I ain't hearing shit.
No, for real. That's
what nigga don't understand. He don't understand. But I ain't hearing shit.
And that's why I'm saying you can't be mad, because I understand that space they could be in too, though. Cause shit, I ain't trying to be bothered with nothing.
Yeah, not for sure. I ain't hearing shit.
I get that.
I don't give a what are they talking about? Like
I'm trying to be on that way.
I just heard Pun just say he hit you up and all the shit. And
yeah.
Was that a factual story? How he ran it?
Yeah, for the most part, that was factual.
Okay, so at that point, because he did the same thing for me, he tapped in with me.
Yeah, he definitely.
And said like, yo, what you doing? But that's another reason why I moved by myself. And that's why I'm glad that John is, you know what I mean, Mac plus one now. Because real shit, because for me, I move by myself, dog. I really do move by myself. But the homies always welcome. If you pull up with me, I don't give a about none of this shit.
I do.
So John, one of the people, he don't care.
Let me know if you coming for me.
Well, no, let me know for sure.
Don't be trying to, I would leave you out there.
Yeah, no, I will too. That's what I'm trying to tell you. John bought a ticket because on this event, I don't want to do nothing with this one. I don't care. I really don't care.
Yeah, for real. I don't like that.
I get that.
But you're not out of line, though.
I know, because I know I'm not out of line. And I was just asking for the bare. I was really asking for just a head nod. Yeah.
Nah, you should listen. This is how the game really go, though.
That's all. At
the end of the day, everybody don't get treated fair, but as a talent on the show, and how locked in you are, you're not like a random opener.
Yeah.
Then hear me out too. This is what I got going on. That's it. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not tripping. Your tone was just nasty to me.
Okay, and I can agree with that.
Yeah, that's it.
Agree with the tone has been nasty.
Your tone was just like, and once again, it could be just the clip, because I didn't watch that live. That clip, I'm like, nigga, you got me up. I'll be like, let Terrell and them made a clip like that on me, type shit. Oh yeah, it's a problem for sure. I'll probably take a shit.
And I can see that. And I can see that in that aspect.
They damn near made the clip like that on you, and we seen how you act, nigga.
Nah, well, see, that's his woman. That was his woman. That was his woman.
Okay, I'm just saying.
So no, but listen, hold on. Let's have all conversations.
Wait. Hey, y'all see how King popped out the shadows?
No, yeah, because on me.
Yeah, nah.
I told everybody I was steaming.
I know you was. That's why that's
steaming. Like, you really got
hilarious.
me up. I'm ready. I'm ready to, you know what I'm saying? The same way bro be said. I'm ready to diss everything. Come with it. You feel me? But
how dare you?
whatever. I got, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. But yeah, they would have came at me like that. I'm tripping.
Okay.
I mean, not they, but if he, a man. Her, I left it alone. Like,
Yeah.
I hear that, but
Shout out my nigga
wasn't
Heather.
even, it wasn't even like a.
For sure,
To me,
how-
it really
shout out
wasn't a
Hurricane.
big deal because she got in. It was like a whole. It was probably like a whole.
Nah, you call AD a boulevard, bro.
Yeah.
Come
That's how
on.
he came out.
Bro, as a,
Crazy.
AD's an architect, right? Like, dog, think about his perspective.
Exactly, really crazy.
I'm literally there, you know, mostly responsible for all of this shit.
Right.
Why you talk like? No, why you asking me about like getting the motherfucker in right now? That's where it
Because
coming from.
we walked in together.
It don't matter, bro. It
I
don't
get
matter.
It.
It's like
I'm hearing that.
all
hearing
I'm
that
saying
part.
is like you go get
Yeah.
there too one day. Like, dog, you know how many people I left home. That's it. That's the boy. You don't know who I left home. So I don't got nothing for nothing. If I didn't pull up with them, it
And-
is what it is. I got nothing for nothing.
If-
I left my
if-
little cousin at home. I left my little brother, my little sister. You don't know who
If
at home.
if that's what it is, then say that.
No,
Let
no,
it
you know
be.
I don't gotta
No.
say that either. I
Because-
don't, bro. I really don't. Like
So
you don't gotta say
how's
that.
the communication? How I'm supposed to know that's
Don't-
how you feeling?
Well, because what I'm trying to tell you
You
is
could have been moving how they was moving too, though, like on some high powers.
I know.
Exactly. There we go.
And,
That's all-
and
it's
I
all
learned
how
that
you-
too. And on Verse, I learned that.
I told G3 that.
Yeah.
When they didn't have no tickets outside. You know what? You see me outside with them, right?
Yeah.
Me and TF stayed outside because they couldn't get in. And I'm like, all right, they can't get in. I'm gonna just make it a little more of a thing now. You type shit. That's my own little way because I can't help you. I'm not about the politics right now, but I'm gonna stay out here a little longer. So when they look over here, they see me, TF, and them.
Yeah.
That's how I looked at that shit.
Okay, that's good.
And I'm
shit.
looking at it like, damn, y'all got 5 though, but I get it. Y'all always feel like this, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But even them, they got to learn the game. Like, G3 got to learn the game because I see he got some influence. He got to with him sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, tell your buy some tickets or let them know. Not like that because y'all all from same sections and shit, but that's your access, bro. Not everybody access.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people they ruin their relationships like that too, though.
And I salute John. I
and-
salute John. My fault, it's my last sir. I salute John for stepping out and still buying a ticket though.
Because I made it
Because-
awkward.
Yeah, no, for sure. He realized, no, bro, like, not for nothing, but it's like, he getting everything for free. You feel me? It ain't gonna happen like that all the time. If you ain't prepared to pay, bro, like, what, nigga? What you
Nah,
want to say? Niggas start our shit.
you make clear points, and I'm glad that you able to have me think about it on another perspective, like look at it from a different angle on some shit.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day,
That one not working either? I got
at the end of the day, nobody owe you nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
At
Nobody
all.
owe you nothing.
You got to keep
But
that
what
mind
you'll
state.
do for
I
somebody
got
else
one.
is not necessarily what they'll do for you.
That too.
And
And that's why my feelings be hurt. Because
Yeah,
that's why I was up in the head. Like, why they getting at the homie? Like, because I'm lost like now. Hold on now.
Yeah.
Because I look at
But-
this
and
shit
then-
as all.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I look at that part like, hold on now. I don't got to know Tina. Tiny so adamant about her or whatever. Good. It is what it is. That's how I feel.
that's how I feel.
So I didn't like that
That tone was
narrative.
crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie, too, though.
I didn't like
That tone
I didn't
was
like the energy about, you know, motherfuckers want to come back there to drink and smoke.
Yeah, that's-
get the out like, hold on.
Yeah,
But-
and
and that's-
for that to be their whole thing with tickets too is where
I'm like, hold on.
That's why I was like, y'all crazy
But-
for
but
that
then
take,
they-
and that's how y'all really be trying to get the tickets like that too.
That shit is crazy.
And they blending that in
That's
with
crazy.
this situation. And me and Tina's situation was just getting her in early. It had nothing to do with getting in the back.
Yeah, because she had her
It
own ticket.
nothing to do
Yeah, okay,
with-
that's fire. Yeah, that's
It had nothing to do with getting the drink. She don't drink. She got her own tree. It had nothing to do with none of that. It was just, can she come in right now at 6 o'clock with meet and greet or 7 o'clock at general admission and y'all teed if y'all saying 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
And Smack come walking in with her when they was acting like they couldn't do nothing, which they don't. They didn't do nothing as they shouldn't, because it's their prerogative, right? They
That
can do
nigga
what
Smack was all King Pill that
yeah,
night.
and
so
I don't
yeah.
know what's and Smack came in. He could have been talking. I don't know what he said out there. He could have been just talking.
Nah, Smack not he not like that. I'm not calling the homies fake, but I think Smack is pulling up.
This is my show.
No, I think he's just pulling up though. I think a couple of them had a little more involvement, of like
yeah,
getting
yeah.
it together.
Getting the logistics.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, whatever. Smack still pulling up with the energy though, but it's like even that is like you could set off the whole tone of this show with the crew because the crew locked in with the people they locked in with. So it's like sometimes it don't pay for Mac to pull up and be high power on this crew when I've been dealing with all week. I'm not saying you do, I'm saying.
And I don't know if he was high power.
It wouldn't make sense even him as on the show to pull up high power on this crew. Just come holler at me so I can tell you how they rocking. You know what I'm saying? So I think they communication, just them as a unit, figuring it out still, and then it's coming out, it's peeping out. Because the real issue is they was already triggered. Smack sending 12 people.
Thank you.
There's already triggered.
And that's what I was saying when I called them. Like, don't be no boulevard business. Say it's me I'm adding people. I never added Tina. Tina was already accounted for. I was getting her in early. That's a complete different problem or a different situation. Yeah, adding somebody on the list that ain't accounted for, and I'm just popping up with somebody. And again, I had 2 tickets myself, so it's just was getting in, and they wasn't listening to that. It was just a no from the get go, and it's like, why is it a no from the get go?
Did that change your mood?
Nah, because once she got in, I knew it was gonna be a hurdle, so I didn't let that.
Because I'm gonna salute you right now for sure. You did a good job up there hosting and everything type shit, and that's kind of what I was kind of kicking mainly like. This narrative kind of like asked to me.
For real, they didn't even speak on that part. Nobody spoke on the show. The whole thing is about the tickets, which make the show look garbage because it's
it's like from the show. Yeah, what niggas doing?
Niggas shouldn't have spoke on the tickets.
Huh?
You shouldn't have spoke on the tickets.
Man, I can speak on whatever the I want to speak on, nigga.
And now you can't tell.
Oh yeah,
that's what come with it. So I'm trying to tell you. So yeah, but
I don't want to speak on the highlight of your show.
That's why I was like, this no narrative for real. There's no narrative.
But I spoke on. I did whole clips and all that.
No, you gave a free alley hoop to. You know, you gave the alley hoop for the narrative. Like it is what it is.
Yeah. On the accident, I say that.
Now I'm in it.
No narrative. On the accident, I didn't want to start no narrative like this. But since the narrative is here, since the narrative, since the narrative is here, now we here. But at the end of the day, your problem, whatever the problem is, it really ain't got to do with Big Time and me trying to get my auntie in, because at the end of the day, my shit was minor to 125 people on the guest list or people in the back.
Which was a lie too. So Terrell was lying. So I'm trying to tell you. Let's walk everything down real quick though.
Yeah,
I already broke it down on my stream. Then I seen Punch it afterwards.
Shout out.
And he said they only bought 5 extra tickets.
Yeah, I seen that out.
So that's insane, right? So Terrell on that podcast, he never corrected it. He said the nigga spent an extra $6,500. That's crazy. On your name, on the back of your name. That's crazy. So I salute Pun for popping out because I'm looking at him like, it wasn't 125 people backstage for a fact. I know that.
It definitely wasn't.
It was not at all.
Niggas wasn't even up in the green rooms because the little one in there.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Like, I wasn't in the green rooms because I smoked that smoke and I don't smoke around kids.
Yeah.
Nobody was even.
I don't smoke around kids either. Shout out to y'all who do. But
yeah, that's crazy who do. Niggas that smoke around the youth.
I don't, but shout out to y'all who do.
You know somebody. But yeah, so once I seen it was the youth in there, I don't even like cursing around the youth. So let me get out of there so I can act how I act and do how I do. So the green room was just youth, family vibes, as it should be. I'm over there smoking my smoke on the side of the stage, man.
Yeah, but I don't like, hey, Terrell, man, quit lying. Talking about you spend $6,500. Dog, that's insane. Clear that we're denouncing all cap-ass narratives right now.
Let's do that.
That's cap. He didn't spend those $6,500 the same way. He didn't spend that extra money on that dinner for Smack 3 years ago. That's not cool how you be just popping out on your homies because your peoples you talking about. It's not a random guest. It's your peoples you trying to put this narrative on. And then Pun pop out and say, no, everybody didn't even show up. We only have to pay for 5 extra tickets. That's crazy. You feel me? So I don't care for that. Outside of that, salute to that Jagged Edge episode they did, Power 106. That one right there hit home for me because I'm a big fan and everything. You know what I mean? Shout out to the show. The show was good, a good time. I had a good time in that motherfucker.
Yeah, the show was fun.
You know what I mean? It was cool. So, for the most part, like kill it, please, because this the type of shit that be making for the niggas look crazy. And if then I get triggered, Now I'm on my live talking about the tickets they asked for.
You was on your live talking?
Yeah. Because I'm like,